So I'm not gonna make this a sappy video or anything like that, but there's a lot of shit that's been going on my mind and in my community that I have to talk about, and I figured now is the time to talk about it. So all I was doing was I was playing video games with my friends, you know, just like playing with my boys, all that shit, and I ended up running into a random Phil, me and my boy, and basically what happened was I ended up joining an org, and that org turned out to not be what I was looking for in the long run. There was a lot of shit said, a lot of awful shit said from, well, not really from both parties. I mean, I was very disrespectful in the sense of, like, I was given an opportunity and I wasted it, but it was an opportunity that I didn't want, per se. All that I really wanted to do was game with my friends and do what I was usually doing, and then everything got twisted with the whole org stuff, but I'm gonna reflect on that some more. So I was in this org, right? And there was a lot of shit going on between another org that had left the org that I was in and started their own. And there was a lot of shit going on, a lot of shit being said, a lot of awful shit being said between the orgs. And I ended up going with the other one because they seemed more like polite, they were kind, they were caring, they were nice, they were sweet. They like offered to send me a pack of Marlboros through the mail because that's my favorite cigarette and I couldn't get it in Canada. So they ended up wanting to do all these different things, and it was amazing. And I respect them and I love them, but I decided to stick with the other org because they were doing more, they were making more money, there was more money involved in it. But I lost track of everything, and I lost track of the game. I lost track of what was truly important, and that was playing video games with my friends and really being passionate about what I was doing and loving what I was doing. And I lost track of all of that in the process, and that's my biggest regret with the whole org thing. And I can't just get over that an org really destroyed the way that I felt about video games for the most part. So there was a lot of shit during my recruitment that went down, which was basically I got told to donate to one of the people because he helped me out with a Rolio. Basically, I had tendonitis. A Rolio is basically something to massage your hands, and it massages your forearms as well. And he helped me out with that, and he expected me to donate to him. And like, I don't have a lot of money. I'm sick. I'm on disability, and I thought this was my way out of getting out of all that, basically. And he asked me to donate to him through Amazon, like, and say that like he helped me pick the product or some shit like that, like. And I wasn't down for that completely. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, why am I paying you? You should be paying me for wanting to join this org in the first place. And basically what happened was I ended up donating some Twitch bits, giving him my Twitch Prime sub, and I didn't really want to do that. It didn't really help me at all, but I still did it anyway because that's the kind of guy I am, and I'm going to help out as best as I can. But basically after that, during my first org meeting, there was a guy talking mad shit. He was just yelling at everybody, getting pissed off, telling everybody what everybody already knew about algorithms with Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, like everything else. And like, it doesn't take much to understand these algorithms. It's like, don't follow too much, don't do this, don't do that. Like, it doesn't take rocket science to figure out that these social media platforms are understanding what people are doing to get followers, what people are doing to get likes. And it was just stupid the way that he was perceiving things. He was like, I am the master of all. This dude thought he was fucking Yoda or some shit, just like trying to train everybody. He thought it was like his org. And then by the time where I changed the Discord, I did this, I did that, and then I started I did this, I did that. That sounded arrogant. I apologize for that. But I made the first thing I did was I made a creative 1v1 world where basically all players could train in. And it took me forever. I built lava underneath, a volcano that blew up for the end game. It was basically like an arena. You would fight to the death and you would see who would win, and then whoever would win would end up with the infinity blade in like another part of the map. And that infinity blade would you basically get to slay every single other player, and once every single other player was dead, it was over. And that's completely finished. That was completely finished. That was all me. And we had another meeting, and basically the guy was just so disrespectful, and he was literally laughing at me, telling me to shut up. Well, not telling me to shut up, but basically like making me shut up when I was trying to say things and talk. So I figured text channels were the best way to go about things. And every single time that I did a text channel, nobody responded. Nobody said a word. And that was like, what the fuck? Like, why am I putting in my time and energy to people who are just this disrespectful and people who aren't going to respect or even give me constructive criticism for anything that I'm doing? And the other thing was nobody was playing together. Nobody was like wanting to play together. Because everyone was doing their own thing. People were playing Apex, people were playing Overwatch, people were playing different games, and nobody in the leaders group wanted to play together like on a regular day basis. And that's how you're gonna get the most synergy. It'd be like how some jobs, they go on like vacations. We could have all like picked a game and played together. We could have played fucking Minecraft, for God's sake. Instead we decided to play instead we didn't talk, we didn't do anything other than go for these org meetings. And we couldn't get good synergy going. And that was one of my biggest issues with it, was the synergy between everybody and the fact that I felt like a ghost, man. I felt like a fucking ghost, dude. So basically after that, I made a creative world. I made another creative world, per se. I made a box fight map and a Zone Wars map in one. And I started working on it. It had the same concept with lava and shit, and had a lot of like dark theme to it. And yeah, basically what happened was I made that, and I made a box fight in one. So when you were done the Zone Wars, it would bring you to the box fight, and it was to show who was the best players. And then I was gonna meet with the best players, and then I was gonna recruit them from there on. But apparently that wasn't enough for them, or enough for one person in specific. But I'll reflect more on that in a second. Because that led to me leaving in the long run. So my leave was not a good one. It was not a good one, to say the least. And it's not one that I like to look back on. But I had one person, that same dude who kept talking mad shit and kept like talking over everybody, thinking that he owned the org. It ended up with him saying that I did fuck all for the org. I recruited one of the best players, someone who was in the Evade Academy. I recruited another guy, which was my fault. I had to get him kicked. He was a piece of shit. He was arrogant. He thought he knew how to run the org himself better than I did. But basically, I had to get rid of people. I had to do this. I had to do that. I had to get rid of people who were actually like close to people who were my friends, and I had to watch friends leave. I had to watch all these different things happen. I had to watch friends leave for that org that was competing with the other org. It was all a mess, and honestly, like, if I could go back, I would. So the one major thing is I could never go back to hidden under an organization, under that same guy, the Apex leader. I'm just gonna say Apex leader because that's the easiest way to put it. I could never go back to being under that, because that was just fucking awful, the way that he talked to me and the way that he treated me the entire time I was in the org. Not sure if he had a thing against Fortnite, if he was racial against Fortnite. I don't know, man. I don't know. But much love to him regardless. I hope he finds his way. I hope he makes something out of that org. I hope that he does something different, something special. And I already know the leader has so many things in mind for people. He's an amazing man, a strong man, and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. But when I tried to go back, So that was a prideful thing. That was like trying to go back home after like running away and leaving or some shit. It was like it was I tried to go back, and I talked to the leader, and he was like, yeah, I'm down for it. He was just like, just talk to the Apex leader. So I went and talked to the Apex leader, and he was like, not under me, never under me. You'll not find it here. You're not coming back. And he was like, he was nice about it, but he was also a fucking cock. He was also a fucking cock about it. Go figure, though. That seemed to be him. He had like a bipolar type like personality. But, I mean, I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm hoping this recording just goes through. Because the recordings haven't been going through. I take that one back, 100,000%. Much love, Apex Leader. But yeah, we're still going. I'm still making content. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing that. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. This was a touchy subject to touch on. And I hope it doesn't bring any hate my way. It probably will, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck it, dude. I don't really care, dude. We're going all in with this shit, dude. Fuck it. I had to get some shit off my chest, because, like, literally, some nights, like, all I could think about was the way that Apex Leader was talking to me that one day. And it just drove me fucking nuts. Saying that I did fuck all when I did a lot. And I did my best. Like, that was just horrible. It was absolutely awful. And I've seen others, like, they would leave, come back, leave, come back, leave, come back, leave, come back, and then leave. And they were just, like, welcomed with open arms each and every time, basically. And then I do it once, and then all that shit. So I'm pretty sure he was holding some sort of grudge against me. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I hope he figures out what his issue is with me and deals with it himself, or what his issue is with whatever issue he had with me. But I don't know. I don't know. My biggest issue is all of that org just felt like a popularity contest, and that's my biggest issue. With a lot of orgs that I've been in and I've been around, is everyone's trying to, like, be the most popular. Everyone's trying to. It was like Twitter, basically. Like, Twitter is like the judge and the jury of all. We all know this. We all know this. Twitch is the judge. Twitter is the judge and the jury. But that's how it felt, man. It was shitty. It was shitty. This is me and my boy Shotgun. We were playing together. This was before the Nick 830 tournaments. We were playing together and we were wrecking things up. We were destroying shit. There's that Wick. Gotti, bop. Yeah, man, but we're still going. I still apologize if anyone's offended by anything that I've said, but that's just how I feel, and how I feel deserves to be respected. I believe anyone and how they feel deserves to be respected. This is my problem with small orgs and the org that I dealt with. I'm not sure what to name this video. I'm sure I'll come up with something, and the caption is gonna be weird, or the fucking photo at the beginning of the video. It's gonna be fucking hard to make. I don't even know what the fuck to do with it, but alright guys, Modern Night PK, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Much love. I'm getting spectated by that John Wick.
I just fucked my butt up, I'm a bot. Hey, brothers! What am I still building?
Did you have fucking max?
That's right, let's just build.
You guys have max, why not?
I don't.
Oh, Cody does.
Where did this bitch head go?
He went in there, my marker.
Right there, Cody! On the bridge! Low bridge! Yeah, walkway, right down the bottom! Yeah! Come here, bitches!
Knocked one.
Good knock.
Good. RPG Cody! Give me it now! Rocket power! Go. Oh, there he is, there, Cody. Oh, no.
Killed one of them. Killed another.
Oh, he was gonna hit him, Dylan. Oh, I was gonna smack him in the face. Oh shit, Cody's low.
I'm coming, Cody.
That's good,
Pushing Cody. Oh, thanks, Dylan. Hey, Leon! Hey, brother!
Ah!
He's like, hey, I'm here! Oh, alright.
You got any like heal? How many are these? How many are here? Oh god damn. Okay, we're getting lasered by the real guys. End game real guys.
RPG, pressure walls.
Yep. We do apply pressure back with ours.
I'm about to blast. I need to reload.
Yep, I see him on top of the tree.
Yep.
Showing how to snipe, dude.
I ain't got a sniper.
No, bring him to us. Bring him to us. Bring him to us. We can finish him.
Yeah, it's just true.
Or yeah, let's just rush him. Let's just rush him.
Huh?
Knocked one.
One's in the storm. Yeah, one's in the storm.
Yeah, I knocked him.
Run, dumbass! Laser him!
Let's go.
We got dropped behind.
Easy
From
class.
the bridge. From the bridge.
I need to grab this care package.
The man! Man! No!
So I'm looking for it.
Where's it? Okay!
We got people tunneling.
Guys, got me a med kit.
These guys might actually.
applying
be good
med kit.
tunneling. Okay, I need shield. Do you
him.
have enough shield?
Oh, yeah!
I'm out
Come
of
here,
heals.
come here.
I'm out of heals.
You got max shield.
I'm gonna pressure them once, and I'm gonna come over to you.
Three, four.
Take him down.
What? Walk knock. One down.
Above.
Flying. I'm applying.